Hi friends, welcome back. So in this video, I'll be explaining you few more interview questions on user acceptance testing. You should remember if somebody asks you this question, can you explain what are the different phases or different stages of user acceptance testing, then you should be able to explain each and every stage, and also you should be able to explain the each and every key deliverables. Here, the user acceptance testing goes in various stages. Let me explain you one by one now. The first stage is analyzing the business requirement. This would be the first stage of UAT testing, where the UAT tester will be analyzing the requirement in order to develop a UAT test plan or a test strategy. That is the first thing normally we do as part of the UAT testing. We will be analyzing, we will be going through all the requirements, and based on that, we will be defining a test plan or a test strategy. That is the number one thing we will be doing as part of the analyzing the requirement. And also second thing what we do is we also define what kind of development methodology we will be adopting for this kind of requirement, whether we will go for waterfall model or whether we will go for a agile model. That is also we are going to make a decision as part of this analysis. After that, we are also going to define an entry and exit criteria for the user acceptance testing is also going to be defined as part of the test plan or a test strategy. And also we will be defining how the test report we will be publishing, what are the various reports we will be publishing to the all the stakeholders. Everything we will be defining as part of this test planning and strategy. In order to perform the testing for these business requirements, what are the different types of resources would be required, what are the skill sets are required, everything you will be required to define how many resources are required, how many hours of efforts will be there. Everything will be defining as part of test planning and test strategy. And also we will be defining what are the tool requirements in order to deal with the user acceptance testing. So what are the various tools we may be required to use when we wanted to perform user acceptance testing. That is the overall key deliverables. This would be the overall key deliverables as part of the UAT stage 1, which is analyzing the requirements. The post analyzing the requirements, these are the key deliverables we will be delivering as part of the user acceptance testing. Then let us move on to the second stage. The second stage is where we will be defining a test scenarios and a test cases. That would be the second important aspects which we do as part of the UAT stage, which is develop test scenarios and test cases. The key deliverables here as well, either the deliverables could be your UAT test cases or a UAT test scenarios. This is the second stage of UAT. The third stage of UAT testing here is where we'll be clearly defining the UAT test environment. We won't be using the same test environment which was used by the testing team or the development team. UAT team will have their own test environment which is almost mimics the production like scenarios, production like data. Everything will get ready accordingly. Once the environment is ready, we'll also be train the user how to use those test environment to test the application as part of the user acceptance testing is also being covered as part of this UAT stage. Then when we move to the fourth stage, where once the environment is ready, then we will be executing the test cases whatever we created earlier, and that would be run against the application. When we are going to run against the application, then we will find the defects or issues. Definitely when we start executing the test cases under UAT, we will be finding defects and issues where developer to be fixing those issues before we are releasing the product to the customer. That is the very crucial aspects of this UAT stage, where we will try to find out as many issues possible before we are putting onto the production environment. Then the fifth stage is analyzing the outcome of the test cases. We have done good amount of testing. Then how will you analyze whether the testing has been gone good or testing is bad or application is really working as expected or application is having issues or not. So basically, as a UAT test lead or a UAT test manager, your job is to ensure that you will be validating the what is the percentage of test coverage you have completed, what is the percentage of test coverage you have completed, and have you met all the exit criteria as part of the criteria which we define as part of the test plan and test strategy. We'll also be checking whether the application which you have tested, which is really has become a stable or not, whether there is a lot of instability is there, lot of issues are there, lot of priority 1 defects, lot of priority 2 defects are there, then we cannot sign off the given UAT where exit criteria won't be meeting it. So we may ask to developer to fix all the issues of priority 1, priority 2 defects, then we'll go for a sign up. So that kind of analysis we'll be doing as part of the fifth stage of UAT, where we'll be analyzing the test outcome. The outcome deliverable could be the total test coverage, exit criteria, and stability of the application or the software. Then the sixth would be you will be having a meeting with all the stakeholders where we will be presenting all the data. When everybody agrees to the testing outcome, then we'll have a sign off as part of the user acceptance testing. So these are the some of the 6 important stages which we normally follow for any user acceptance testing. I hope you guys really like this video. Please give a like button, and if you guys are not subscribed, then do subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching this video. Bye for now. Take care.